Living up to its mission to be an architect of change, the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation Incorporated comes to aid by setting up the stage for collaboration in hopes of reaching more people, touching more lives, transforming more communities for the better. I'm Pinky Webb, and this is the all-new season of Business Matters, where doing good is good business. The year comes to a close with nations still grappling with responding to the COVID-19 crisis and its severe impacts on our lives. Largely hitting metropolitan areas like the National Capital Region and parts of Central Visayas.
First and foremost, we thought that we have what it takes to really address the problem. But then again, just like the virus, it's also evolved, no? And then it's getting bigger. So our hospitals then were overwhelmed.
The magnitude of the pandemic and its overwhelming toll on healthcare workers and other heroes on the front lines were factors for placing Cebu City under the longest lockdown.
Everything that is related to COVID, we have to treat it urgency because of the system that we are trying to put up with the synergy, and then we're quite very efficient about it.
But during these unsettling times, the communities themselves work together and serve as a safety net for Cebuanos, where local government units, private sectors, and non-government organizations, particularly the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation, or RAFI, had to come together to support each other.
Well, the impact of the COVID-19 crisis was unprecedented, and it still is. We have decided to respond to this crisis.
With over 54 years of serving as architects of change, touching lives, elevating the dignity of people, RAFI strives to shape the future through solutions that enable people to achieve higher levels of well-being.
Since the complexity and the impact of the various disasters have really been increasing over the past years, the Humanitarian Disaster Preparedness and Response, or HDPR program of RAFI, was developed.
The HDPR program upholds the Foundation's 3R framework: relief, recovery, and rehabilitation, that comes with preparedness in its disaster response.
At the height of the COVID cases here in Cebu, there were around 200 to 250 ambulance runs during the day. And we partnered with DOH, Subnational Blood Center for the Visayas, as well as the Office of the Presidential Advisor for Visayas. We brought in also ERUF, the Emergency Rescue Unit Foundation, as well as RIAVO, the Radio and Rescue Emergency Assistance Volunteer Group, to be able to provide free ambulances to COVID patients all over Cebu Island.
The total budget allotted for HDPR COVID-19 initiatives amounted to 265 million pesos. This also included the distribution of relief goods through the Adopt a Barangay program, the provision of PPEs, free shuttle, and free accommodation for frontliners, mobile bloodletting drive.
We were able to gather around 1,700 plus blood bags. And in fact, DOH has just informed us that they are even supplying the blood needs of the other regions because we now have enough supply.
RAFI also conducted an information drive, the Comunidad Contra COVID Communication Campaign, and provided portable hand-washing stations for barangays. A small move that was greatly appreciated because it heightened their awareness on the importance of hygiene to prevent COVID spread.
Sabi ng RAFI na magbigay kami ng portable, no, na washing or wash hands. So at least ng mga tao na intindihan na nila kung anong dapat gawin, anong mga basic na pag-alkontra ng coronavirus.
And to attract more people into participating in the hand-washing activities, the trucks also came with a catchy jingle. Even the people most vulnerable to COVID-19 infection, homeless, and the street dwellers were not left out.
We partnered with the Santo Niño Agustinian Foundation. They actually had existing feeding program for the homeless, but this time, during the lockdown, we expanded that partnership and we focused on the homeless and the street dwellers.
And to keep the kids entertained, they partnered with volunteer social workers who conducted activities to prevent children from wandering around. Through this, Cebuanos can look forward to better days ahead as they strive to flatten the curve and gradually restart the economy. Rest assured that the Ramon Aboitiz Foundation Incorporated will continue working with heroes on the front lines, touching people, saving lives, and shaping the future.